Well, I was partially right on that last one. Jess, thank you so much for exposing me to a bunch of the Gawith Hogarth blends. They are truly masters at what they do. If you haven't seen it yet, there will be a link at the end of this back to round 5 of the Paladin Challenge. But for now, it's time for bonus round 6. Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and this is Life with a Pipe. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again today. Today, we are going to do Paladin Challenge round 6, bonus round. This is the end of the challenge, guys. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. This has been a lot of fun. I really look forward to passing this on to someone, so please hit me up in the comments, send me an email if you would like to have me curate a selection of blends for you to test blind. We'll do this again. I look forward to it. Now, Jess Piping sent these to me about a year ago. I have not opened this. I have no idea what I'm about to experience here. I will be packing it into this Rossi 8626. And then we'll enjoy and find out what we got. Opening it. I don't know if you heard that. A nice little pop. So we've got a mixture of bright and dark leaf. Wow. That smells like grape jelly and Latakia. That is so weird. Grape jelly and Latakia. Smoky grape jelly. Holy moly. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Jess, great way to top this series off. Wow. All right, I'm going to pack a pipe. Man, I cannot get over the smell of this. It is a very strong grape tin note. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's light her up. Okay, we are back. Pipe is packed. Let's light her up. Now, this could very well be Captain Black Grape, but I've never heard of it having a smoky undertone to it. So we'll see. All right, got a good char light. Always remember to puff while you're tamping. It'll keep the ember going. Okay, so the grape smell is not apparent in the smoke. It comes across as just a sweetness. With a little something to it, like like the room note is carrying a little more distinctive something than the smoke I'm getting through the pipe. Like, I don't think anybody would get grape off the room note. But again, it's a light, sweet fruitiness. Yeah, and like the sweetness is like right in the back of my throat. Like it's it's interesting. I'm I won't be surprised if the flavors concentrate as I get down the bowl, and like the more I retrohale, it'll kind of coat, and I'll start getting more out of it. But there's definitely a Latakia undertone here. English aromatics, just my brain kind of starts to short circuit a little bit. It's so weird. Some people really dig them. All right, guys, I'm going to smoke this down a little bit, and I'll be back with you at the second third of the bowl. Jesse, you had a fun time picking this one out. What can we do for a bonus round? Let's go with grape. Ah, wow. So I took a sip of coffee in the middle of it, and it completely wiped my palate. As I had suspected, the flavor kind of builds as you smoke it. I'm down to the second third of the bowl. It's a little bitey, so there's definitely a Virginia base here. Um, there's a lot of different colors in this. Here, let me show you on a piece of paper. There's a lot of different leaf here. See if that can come across. So there's definitely brights. The darker, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a grape Cavendish, but it smells smoky. So maybe it's an infused Latakia? It's so intriguing. Again, these English aromatics just short wire my brain. I'm going to avoid the coffee. This would be a lot of fun with a grape soda, just kind of accentuate that experience. God, I can't remember the last time I had a grape soda. I can't remember the last time I had a grape anything, to be honest. My mom would make grape jam, grape jelly. There's a difference between jam and jelly, right? Jelly is blah, 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 whereas jam is, more puree-ish. Anyway, this grape reminds me of that. This is kind of bringing up childhood memories. Kind of fun. Like, it's not a bubblegum grape. Again, a little more sophisticated. I wouldn't be surprised if this was another Gowith Hogarth blend. Leave it to the English to be sophisticated. All right, guys, I'm going to keep smoking this down. I'll be back at the last third of the bowl. All right, guys, welcome back. I just ashed off the top of this. We're down to the bottom third of the bowl. The aromatic quality kind of petered out towards the middle to the bottom of the second third. And here in this last third, I'm just getting a very light English Latakia with a slight sweet tinge to it. Yeah, the grapiness is gone at this point. So my guess, Virginia base with some Cavendish and Latakia. Grape topping somewhere in there. But this was really fun, Jess. Wow. Again, I can't remember the last time I had anything grape, let alone a tobacco. Never tried Captain Black Grape. That is the only grape flavored tobacco I have ever heard of. So this is a unique item in the tobacco space. So I'm very curious as to what this is. Because again, I don't expect this to be Captain Black Grape. The Latakia note here just doesn't jive with what I've heard about that. So remember, guys, there is a whole playlist of the Paladin Challenge, not just my episodes, but going all the way back to the beginning with the Michigan Piper, and then Jers Piper. He changed his channel name, Jers Blue. Check the description. They're linked there. Jess Piping's episodes are there. And again, mine adding to the series here. I really look forward to sharing this with someone else. Please send me a comment, drop me an email, and we'll coordinate passing on a new Paladin challenge to you. It will not be these tobaccos. I will choose a completely different set of tobaccos for you to try, and we'll go through this format again, and we'll continue this tradition that Paladin Piper started to help a friend. I've really enjoyed this. I'm sad to see this come to an end. Jess will let us know what this is in the comments. Be sure to check back. I'll have it pinned there so that it's easy to find. And in the meantime, remember, life with a pipe is better than without. Bye for now.